Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm the Antoinette, founder of the Beautifully Busy Mind and mom to a beautifully busy ADHD daughter. Here I discuss all things ADHD from a parent's perspective. Join the Beautifully Busy Mind family by hitting the like, subscribe, or follow button and turn on those notifications. Today I'm discussing dopamine and ADHD. If you've ever wondered why your ADHD child can focus on video games for hours but can't sit through 10 minutes of homework, the answer is one word: dopamine. Dopamine is the brain's motivation chemical. It helps us feel pleasure, focus, and satisfaction when we complete a task. It's what tells the brain, hey, that felt good, do it again. In a typical brain, dopamine levels rise naturally when you start a task. But in an ADHD brain, dopamine runs low, which makes starting things and staying focused on things that aren't interesting feel almost impossible. That's why ADHD kids often struggle with boring tasks like chores, reading, or math, but hyper focus on things that excite them. When something sparks interest or novelty, dopamine floods their brain and suddenly they're unstoppable. So it's not that they won't focus, it's that their brain literally can't find the chemical motivation to start until it feels meaningful or rewarding. It's a scientific fact. Award-winning journalist Lisa Ling and millionaire entrepreneur Kinko's founder Paul Orfalea are just a few of the most well-known diagnosed with ADHD who describe themselves as having low motivation and boredom doing things that don't interest them. The beautiful part, you can boost dopamine naturally and holistically. Here are some simple proven ways. The first is exercise. Movement releases dopamine. Even 10 minutes help. Two, protein rich meals. Foods like eggs, beans, nuts, and fish fuel dopamine production. Three, celebrate small wins. Recognition gives your brain that reward signal. Four, break tasks into mini goals. Every small success sparks motivation. Five, sleep and sunlight both regulate dopamine levels daily. My daughter Simone, who has ADHD, had very low motivation and focus throughout most of her childhood. She would procrastinate on school assignments until the last minute when she had 2 weeks to complete the assignment. Then, when she finally started, 2 nights before the deadline, she's overwhelmed and crying. Either she would throw together poor quality work or she would call me into her room in tears. I would then have to help her complete it. After I learned all about dopamine and ADHD, I started an exercise plan with her in her high school junior year. We would get up early on Saturday and Sunday mornings to do 20-minute YouTube exercise videos, some cardio, and hand weight strength training. This drastically increased her motivation and mood. Her words were, Mom, I feel like a happier person. I wish I would have started this a while back. I think I would have been a much better student. So when you understand dopamine, you stop seeing laziness or defiance and start seeing how their brain is wired. ADHD isn't a lack of discipline, it's a lack of dopamine regulation. And once you learn how to fuel it, your child's confidence, focus, and joy can come alive. Download my free guide, the Beautifully Busy Mind Starter Guide: 10 holistic habits and supplements for ADHD kids, because every beautifully busy mind deserves to thrive. When you do download, remember to always check your spam, junk, or promotions email folders for lost emails.